Welcome back, guys, and welcome to another episode. Today I have an act to do. As always, my name is Lars and this is the Building of Hela. So, I'm actually in the middle of the episode 3. I'm building the top for the body, but I need to do some of the work for the neck, because the neck will take me a lot of time. Not because it's complicated, but because I want to do the safe thing, and after any big shape, carving or cuts of material, I will leave this to set for at least a week, because I don't want this neck to twist. And the first thing that I need to do today is the fingerboard. I found this piece of ash. It's actually a gorgeous piece of ash, nice grain, nice color, and two actually color. So my dilemma, my question was, I want to use just the clear part of the ash or the two color part, because this will fit the build. My only fear was that this thing is that putting two color even on the fingerboard will be a little too much. So what I did was, well, asking my girlfriend, and after she couldn't decide, I tried to make actually a preview on Illustrator, and I asked the people on Instagram to what they will do, and about 99% said two color. So I decided to go with the two color. Now what I have to do is cut roughly the shape, mark the center line actually, so I will align this with the natural center line that I have here, and before gluing I need to put the transparent access. Now, what I need to do is, well, put all the things away and glue the fretboard. Well, new bottle of glue. Let's use it for this. Tomorrow, after this thing is dried, I will cut the profile, then I will leave this a week and then we can actually carve it. The glue is dry. Now let's cut to line and take away a bit of material. It's been a week, this thing didn't move, and yesterday I'm taking my time off camera to clean this thing. I give myself 2 accurate knife line for the edge, for the shape of the neck, and this is now in its final form. I also take my time and thickness this thing properly. Now this is done. I need now to carve it and leave again another week, and then we will move to the final thing of this video, which will be thicknessing the fretboard, cut the fret slot and radius it, and that will be it for this episode, and we will have an almost complete neck. Okay, the carve is done. This is a good shaped neck. I need to give this a lot of sanding with the 60 grit just to make it round, more round and smoother, but I will do that later during probably the final sander, and I will do that after I finish even with the S-stock, so in another episode. But for now we are good. Now I need to wait another week, yes, and we will work on the fretboard to give this is actually final shape. So I will see you in a week to finish this episode and, well, the preparation for this neck. Now I want to do the last 3 jobs on this video. Now, the first thing that I want to do is cut the fret slot. Now I already mark where they are, and I already put some tape here as my stop. I will cut 6 mm into this fretboard, because, well, the fretboard here is still 1 centimeter thick, and yeah, I prefer to do this type of job while this is flat. While I know that this is flat, then I will need to take this down to 7 mm, and then the day after tomorrow I will carve the radius with the usual way. So I need to cut 25 line. So. Now I need to remove 3 mm. I will make this a 7 mm thick fretboard before putting the radius. So I will use the Shinto rasp, I will take away the material. I have the fretboard here ready, it's already clamped, this will not move, and I will use my homemade gouge for measuring the radius. I think that I will go for a radius of 10 at the nut and 12 at the end of the fretboard. I will use, as usual, my leveling beam with the sandpaper, because I don't want to ruin the fretboard. I will end this video with the fret radius and looking better than this, because right now it's a little rough for the Shinto. here I have the fingerboard radius. Now this is, I thought that I will go for a 10-inch radius at the nut and then a 12 at the bottom, but this happened to naturally become 10, just a 10-inch radius all over the fretboard, so I'm not going to bother changing that. I think that is good to go. Now this just needs a very quick sand because I just used the 60 grit, but that is the thing for another episode. Now I'm 3 weeks into building this and it's starting to become a real neck. Now I will finish this in another episode to the dot, to the S-stock, the transition and the frets, but for now I'm really happy. This is a very comfortable shape actually. Just needs a little bit of sanding to smooth everything, but it's already starting to become a neck. I would like to thank you, my Ko-fi supporter, my subscriber. As always, we are going for the 150 at this point, and thank you everyone who wants to comment and engage. There are starting to be more comments, and I'm actually happy. I will respond to everyone, so feel free to comment, give me your impression, and yeah, if you are in the competition, I will gladly check your video. I think that I will go on stage now because the light is not good. The lighting is not good, to not say other word. And yeah, thank you again, and I will see you next week for the body. And until then, bye.